Hi friends, Evolving Guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for following along with our collection journey. So today we are opening the new set of products from Black Bolt and White Flare that released on August 1st, 2025. There are 3 new products that came out. There's 2 variants of this tech sticker collection. So this has 3 packs and some promo cards and some stickers. We'll take a look at those in 1 second. And then we also have the Victini box here, the Victini illustration collection, which has these cool Victini promo cards and then some packs inside. So we're going to open one of each of these new products just to see what's inside. Hopefully you had some luck finding these on release. I did pretty well. I waited at one card store and they ended up not having stuff. I waited at another card store. And actually, there was only one other person in line. It was not like the set release on the 18th. So I was second in line. We didn't have to wait that long. They were limiting it to 1 item. I had a pre-order in at a different store. And then actually, I did a little bit of checking later in the day. And even kind of around closing time, I went to a couple stores and was able to find a few things in stock. Not a ton. And they had limits on purchase, which they should. And so I don't know, it's a good news, bad news story. I think we're still in a world where things are going to disappear on day of release. It was kind of funny because I know GameStops had lines outside and, stuff disappeared really quickly. Some of my local game stores were less crowded and had product into the afternoon and even the late afternoon. So anyway, you can decide kind of your approach to finding these products. Again, I'm sort of trying to be cautiously optimistic that there's going to be Black Bolt and White Flare available. I think one thing to keep in mind too is that there are probably going to be waves of product related to these 2 sets for quite some time. If you pay attention to something like Prismatic Evolutions, we're a year and a half out of release of, well, actually, is it a year and a half? Anyway, Prismatic, there continue to be new waves of products announced. I guess it's only since January. It kind of feels like longer than that. But anyway, we're like almost 9 months out of release and they're still announcing new products with that set inside. And if you think back to Crown Zenith, which is the last set of the previous block, the Sword and Shield block, they were releasing Crown Zenith products for a really long time after the set first released. So anyway, I'm hoping that in the long run, if you want to open some Black Bolt and White Flare, and if you're patient, you will get your hands on some things. And anyway, so let's rip into these. So first we've got the Gothitelle. Now these are kind of cool, these tech sticker collections, because they actually have an illustration rare promo card. Now this is still a promo, so it's a Black Star promo. This isn't one of the cards in the main series set, so this doesn't go into your Black Bolt or White Flare binder. Try to take this out carefully so we don't damage anything. Here, we'll kind of slide everything out. So we'll put that to the side. We'll see what's inside. So again, kind of maybe the star of the show here is you do get this illustration rare style card. Now again, it doesn't have the illustration rare logo because it's a Black Star promo. This is number 211 for Scarlet and Violet. So but it is a really cool looking card, and to get an illustration rare in just a 3-pack blister is pretty cool. So you do get this. There's the there's the code card for those who want that. You do get again, this is tech sticker, meaning you put these stickers on your tech. So, put it on your laptop or your tablet or whatever you're carrying around, maybe your phone. So if you are interested in that. And then this one is the White Flare variant. So you get 3 packs of White Flare inside, and we're going to open those. So let's rip into those. As far as the set goes, I hope you're having fun. I mean, again, I think hit rates are pretty solid on those illustration rares. I've seen everything from 1 in 4 packs to 1 in 6 packs, but you're going to get an illustration rare pretty often, which is helpful because there's so many. There's 70-ish, I think 70 exactly maybe in the set. So we are working on our master set binder. I'm not to the point of buying singles yet for this set. I've been putting my energy and money elsewhere as far as working on master sets because it's still pretty early. A lot of the prices on these are going to move around. So we do get, okay, just regular reverse. And look, hey, we got the Gothitelle. We got one of the shiny energies. There's our code card. So very cool first pack again. No hits there, but still. So I think we're going to continue to open stuff for the channel. We'll try to open one of every product at least. They're going to have another, I think, a bigger Black Bolt and White Flare opening in a week or so. And we'll continue to open product. But again, I think it's a little early to buy singles. So that's kind of my approach right now. And then in a few weeks or maybe a month or so. So this is just 2 regular reverses and the regular rare, also sometimes known as a holo rare. And there's the code. So 2 packs, no hits so far. Again, I can't complain too much. We pulled one of the 4 chase cards in this set. Well, actually, not this set, in Black Bolt. We haven't pulled as well in White Flare. I think that's just random. I don't think it's like that one is better than the other, but just our luck has been more with Black Bolt so far. So I wouldn't complain if we hit something good here. It would be great to get. We don't have any SARs from this set yet. We don't have any of the Super Chase cards either. Well, there's our first sort of semi-hit. We got the Gothita reverse holo. Then there's a regular and a Tornadus. All right, there's the code. All right, so 3 packs, and all we have to show for it as far as the packs go is this one reverse, Pokeball holo. But again, keeping in mind you do get this illustration rare, so that's important. All right, so the second one is the Runiculus, or yeah, is that how you say it? Runiculus? Anyway, I don't know my pronunciations very well. At least when you have to say it out loud, then you realize, oh wow, I don't actually know how that's pronounced. I don't watch the anime, so I don't have the benefit of that. Ugh. All right. So we'll try to take these out carefully because, again, we have, well, but not just the packs. I guess it does have kind of this inner covering here, so we'll take that out. And then this should drop out. Okay. All right, so number 2 of the 3-pack blisters. Again, this one, you do same thing. You get an illustration rare as a Black Star promo. This is number 212. You can see that there. And yeah, so it's kind of cool. You get kind of a guaranteed illustration rare. Because these are guaranteed in every single 3-pack blister, I imagine the price on these eventually is going to go down. I don't know what it is now, but I suppose ultimately these are going to settle at, bulk pricing, probably under $5 is my guess. At least in the short term. I mean, who knows in the long term if they go up. I sort of feel like it's been my impression that 3-pack blisters, not just with this set. I mean, these ones just came out. There's your tech stickers. And our 3 packs of Black Bolt. We'll see if our Black Bolt luck continues. Again, White Flare, we have just not had much luck. But we've had a lot of luck with Black Bolt. We have not opened a lot of Black Bolt. We've already pulled one of the Black-White rare cards. And we've already pulled an SIR from Black Bolt. So fingers crossed, maybe we just are lucky with Black Bolt. But anyway, I think 3-pack blisters, it's been my experience, not just with this. I mean, these ones just came out, of course, but with Destined Rivals, with Journey Together, the 3-packs, I don't know if they're printing less of them. I have not heard that reported anywhere, but it just seems to me just 2 regular reverses. We did get a hit, an Excadrill EX. I don't know if we need that one for our master set or not, but we'll set it aside. We do count it as a hit. It's a double rare. Yeah, again, Black Bolt, even though it's just a double rare, I think our Black Bolt luck has just been better. I don't think that Black Bolt is just, has better hit rates or anything than White Flare. But anyway, yeah, the 3-pack blisters, I feel like the last several sets, there just have not been many. I just don't see them on store shelves very often. I don't really see them in the resale world either, so I don't get a sense. I mean, I don't know if they're being just purchased and when they do show up, if they're printing less. I mean, I don't quite know. Let's try to get focus there. I don't quite, it just seems to me that they've just been harder to come by. All right, 2 regular reverses. Oh, and our second hit, Akira EX, again, just a regular double rare, so nothing super exciting, but again, 2 packs, 2 hits. Again, our Black Bolt luck continues to be strong. Maybe we are just like Team Black Bolt just because we've had such luck with them. So last pack of Black Bolt from the tech sticker collection. So I mean, I really like the 3-pack blisters, just going back even historically. You get 3 packs for around $15, which is pretty solid. And then, you often get a coin or, let's see if we can get in focus here. Servine, Fennel, and just a Thundurus. So 2 double rares. So our 6 packs didn't net us too much, but we did get a few things. So we'll hold off. Put those, and again, keeping in mind that you do get these illustration rares as well, and the stickers. All right, so now we're on to the Victini illustration collection. It's a little bit bigger. We can back up for a second here. You can see the whole box. I think people were really excited about this one. This also has an illustration rare Victini in the front. I'm gonna pull it out of frame to open it. There we go. Okay, so we'll toss that off to the side. So yeah, you get 3 pretty cool promo cards to start even before you get into the packs. There's only 4 packs inside. It's kind of like the poster collection where you get 2 and 2, which is, you know, it's good. No complaints there. We got to pull the plastic guys off. All right, so first we'll take a look. We do get the Victini Pokeball Reverse, which is very cool. Now, again, this is just a reprint. I mean, this actually, I guess this would probably count for the main series set. If you're collecting the reverse holo variants of the cards, this is card number 12 in the black set. And so you could just add this to your master set. So that's kind of cool. There we got the code for you all that want the code. Here's the illustration rare. Again, this is a Black Star promo number 208. So this does not go in the master set for Black Bolt or White Flare. This goes into the Black Star promo binder that we collect. So we, with these 3 products, we do get 3, not just 3 Black Star promos, but 3 illustration rare Black Star promos, which is very cool. And then as you can see here, I don't recall in the history of, I mean, I'm not an expert on the jumbo cards, but you know, this is a pretty awesome, like an illustration rare jumbo card, like pretty awesome. So I can see, even if you don't collect jumbo cards, I could see this as a pretty cool thing to hold on to. So now we get the Black Bolt and White Flare. We get 2 packs of each. So yeah, I like to open 1 of each product. I mean, this is, you know, decent. You get a little bit of both. Again, some of the products from this, from these 2 sets, some products have just 1 set or the other, and some products have both sets. So obviously this is a case where we're getting two packs of each. So we'll start with White Flare because that seems to be our worst luck, and we'll see if we can change our luck, and then we'll save our Black Bolt for last because we just seem to have been so lucky. It does feel like there was something slippery back there. I'm trying not to reveal. Oh, Ignition Energy. I think we still need that for the master set. We're still chasing a handful of just the commons and uncommons for the master set. Yeah, there's the slidey ducklet. Oh, it is a master ball. You can see the M there. So we did get a master ball. That's very cool. We'll see, you know, time will tell kind of how valuable those are. Hey, and an Archeops illustration rare. Very nice. So this is a super solid pack. We got, and then the Virizion, and we'll give you the code. Yeah, very cool. So that's pretty exciting. We have a master ball reverse, and we got the Archeops. That's a very cool. So many of these illustration rares are just like really striking and cool, and just, you know, they're probably not going to ultimately be that valuable. So again, I do encourage you. It's fun. It's a fun set to open because the hit rates are strong, and you're likely to pull something decent if you get to open even just a handful of packs. But you'll at least to pull something shiny. But also keep in mind that I think most of the illustration rares, at the end of the day, I haven't checked prices because it's so early, but I just think prices are going to go down. And all right, there's one reverse, and just a regular. Okay. All right, so that 1 pack was really good. White Flare catching up just a tiny bit. Actually, probably ahead because we haven't pulled anything better than a double rare out of our Black Bolt packs yet. So we got 2 packs of Black Bolt. See if we can pull anything good. And then you have seen the 3 new products that have come out on August 1st, 2025. Good luck finding them. You can kind of decide for yourself if they're worth it, if you do see them. I mean, I think if you can get them for MSRP, it's 100%. Oh, there's another. That's Black Bolt. That's just a regular Pokeball reverse from Black Bolt. We got Professor's Research reverse, and another double rare. We've pulled 3 double rares from Black Bolt in this opening, so we're definitely getting those. It'd be great to pull something a little bit better. We have one more chance. And we've got a couple weeks now until the booster bundles come out. Those are probably going to be your best bet as far as value goes, if you can find them for MSRP. But again, the trick is going to be finding any of these products on store shelves. Like I said, I had a little bit of luck with these on release day. Even finding a few of these products, like I went to my local Barnes & Noble kind of in the middle of the afternoon on release day, and they had a nice set of both things still. So that was good. It's kind of funny because the I thought it was funny to find them in Barnes & Noble because there's a GameStop in that same shopping mall, which was wiped out. But then just, one store below here, there was stuff sitting on the shelf. All right, that was our last pack. So we did okay. I mean, nothing super crazy. But again, what's nice with this particular set of products is you get these guaranteed 3 illustration rares, including, I think people are really excited about this Victini card, which is very cool. And then we added this Archeops that we pulled and a few other smaller things. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll have more videos coming at you soon. Good luck out there. Hopefully you can enjoy some Black Bolt and White Flare, and we'll catch you in a new video really soon.